Hey, how's everybody doing? So this is just a little bonus video. I've already took the time to write out things, and I want to show you guys kind of like the back room part of budgeting. Yes, we do a lot of savings challenges. We do a lot of fun games and community savings and things like that. But when it all comes down to it, where do we find that money to put into those binders to where we can save and sink into our long-term savings? So let's say if we want to go on a vacation, where are we getting that money from? Well, let's figure it out, okay? As of right now, I'm not saving for vacation because, like you all know, I did quit my job, and that is not a main priority for me. My main priority is to get out of debt so that I can continue to basically work for myself. And if that is Ubering, that's fine. If that is a little bit of Instacart, that's fine. I have a love for plants, and I have been trying to start a little thing here in town. I don't ship or mail anything, but I do usually do plants in the spring and summertime, and I sell a few of those. I like to propagate them and grow them from babies. And so yeah, I do that. And now I'm doing this, and I'm hoping eventually it will take off. But the reason for this video, I want to show you guys this week. I don't like trying to do a monthly budget because I cannot stick with it. So when I was working, I got paid every 2 weeks. That was hard for me to keep up with. Like, I could not stick with it. Not a every 2 week budget, not a bi-weekly budget. So now that it is a 1 week budget, and I'm doing the Uber thing, I know what I need to make when I go out and run, and I know what I need for that week to make sure those bills are taken care of, and to make sure I've got a little extra money to set aside. So let's get into it. This week, I've got the income up here, the bills that are due for the week, my cash envelopes. I'm not doing the sinking thing. The sinking funds are gonna be mainly on Saturdays, but I've got a binder that I'm keeping up with my sinking funds in. As far as my cash stuffing tracker, the saving challenges, I'm only doing the 1 month ahead, game night, and Saturday sync this week. I did my Monday minis this morning, and as I go through this, you'll see how I've come down in the amounts that I'm going to be putting towards that, okay? So anyway, income number one, I'm guaranteed $375 every week, okay? $375. And as long as I match that, my bills are paid, okay? So my Uber for this week was $380. Just good. It's not bad. It was actually like $381, but I go down. I rounded it down a little bit. I did a couple of Instacarts. I'm just now getting into that. That's a gig side job in itself right there. I don't mind doing it, but it's going to take me a minute to do what I want to do. So for the income for the week, $782 for this week, okay? So I'm kind of like a week behind. So like well, no, I'm not. The $375, this will come out or go into the bank on Thursday. The $380 should be in there tomorrow, and the $27 should be in there, I'm hoping, tomorrow too. So $782 is what my income is. Then I have my lights that are due on the 16th. I have my car payment, which is $453. It's due on the 18th. And right now I'm pretty lucky. My light bill has been under $100, and that's good. St. Thomas is a medical bill that I am trying to pay off. So that's $125 a month. That's actually 2 bills put into one. So I'm going to leave this the way it is for now, okay? Because my Synchrony actually just came out. Let me look at something. I had them mixed up. So my St. Thomas is due the 21st, and then my Synchrony is due on the 12th. So Synchrony actually just came out on the 12th, okay? So they took $119.77. Now this is my snowball debt that I'm trying to do. So I just went to the bank and I deposited what I needed to make that extra payment, okay? So I'm actually paying $242.77 a month towards Synchrony, all right? In order to try and get that one paid off a lot sooner. I'm not that worried about the medical bills as long as I'm paying them something, you know. I actually got a call today about one, and I'm like, look, I'm on a plan now, paying off one. Once I get that done, then I will set up a payment plan for that. Okay, so with that being said, that adds up to $676, leaving me with $106. Okay. So what is that going to do for my cash envelopes? Let's go ahead and pull this out. So my cash envelopes, I'm just going to do the necessity, okay? Food, $20, and gas, $20. I'm not putting anything in health, toiletries, personal beauty, personal or beauty. You'll see when I do my binders together. One says personal, one says beauty, but it's the same envelope. Date night, dining out, and then clothing. Clothing is not a big deal for me because I have a ton of clothes that I don't even get to wear some of them. So I'm not really worried about that. But anyway, that comes to $66 left. And what I did, okay, I'll get to this in a second. That comes to $66 left, so my 1 month ahead is going to get $24 of that, and my game night is $36. Now, my 1 month ahead, I was doing $30 to $50 towards that binder each week. So that's what I'm saying about coming back, just pulling myself back a little bit, giving what I can, and letting that be it, okay? I don't want to stop doing my month ahead because, okay, I just did a video the other day and I asked the question, should I pull all that money and put it towards debt, or should I leave it alone? Well, the decision I made was leave it alone, add what I can. I roll the dice to do this. So when I roll my die, whatever envelope it lands on, it'll get $2, okay? I'm going to do a $2 1 month ahead, okay? Game night. I'm going to keep $36 going towards that because me and my G-Baby had some fun last Friday night, and I'm going to keep that going. All right? So it is $6 more than what I usually do, but that's okay because we had fun, and that's the main thing about trying to budget and getting things together so that you can have fun with the family. All right, and I just told you about the Synchrony. This is my debt tracker. I didn't put the total down there, but it's $17.97 right now. So once I put that 133, it's going to take it on down about 16. And then each month I will do $242.77 until that is paid off. So final totals started with $782, bills are $676, cash $40, envelope $60. Not doing sinking funds, and the debt tracker is separate, so I'm not doing that. So I'm going to have $6 left over. Now that $6, I'm just going to let it sit in the bank. That's like a little buffer, okay? So like I said, the 1 month ahead, I'm going to put $24 towards it. The game night, I'm putting $36. The Saturday sink, I marked that off because I usually do Saturday scratch and save. Now, this Saturday, I probably won't do the scratch and save, okay? Simply because there's not enough money for it. So what I'll do is do my sink, okay? I will pull from some binders and put into the sinking funds. So with that, I do want to tell you about, okay, so Verizon, you see how much that is, $175 a month. Now, they went up $12 on me. So I called them the other day and I told them, you know, look, I'm going to change services because you guys are going up for no reason. I've got unlimited, so why is it going up? So I talked to the lady and she said, well, we can get it down to $144 a month. I'm like, okay. She said, you know, if you go to auto pay, you can get another $20 knocked off. Okay, well, let's do that. Well, they still have not gotten me set up with auto pay. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, my bill came down from $175 to $124. So that is going to save me $51 a month. Okay? So one thing you guys can do, go through all your bills, okay? Go through, I've got all my bills listed here. Go through all your bills. See what you can do. Call them. Call those people and say, look, I just feel like this is just way too much. I'm going to have to search around. And once they hear that word cancel or whatever, yeah, they'll start working with you. Trust me. So anyway, I got that down. And then also my car insurance. Okay. Now I was paying $133 a month for my car insurance. And last month they sent me an email saying that my car insurance went up to $190 something, $191, I think. So I called them in a hurry. I called them and I'm like, why is my car insurance going up? And of course she told me I was an excellent driver. I have nothing on my record. Everything was good. Okay, so with that being said, why is my car insurance going up? Oh, it's due to inflation. I said, well, I've got nothing to do with what the government's doing and the inflation and all this stuff. I said, but I tell you what I can do. I'm going to shop around and see if I can't find something else. So I'll tell you what I did. So they were going to charge me $191 a month. Okay? And actually my car payment was $163. It was $163. It went up $30 is what it did. I can't find it right now, but it was $163. It went up $30 to $190, and that's when I called State Farm. And State Farm got me down to $133 a month. And on the 3rd, I canceled with Safeco, went to State Farm, and now my payments, the first payment's going to be $126, and then my payments are going to be $133 a month instead of the $191. So that's a savings of about 28 bucks. Or no, I'm not doing my math right, I'm sorry. They were going to charge me $191, and I got it for $133. So that's saving me 58 bucks a month. So if you think about it, I've already got 51 here and I've got 58 here. So There's $109 that I just saved getting 2 bills knocked down. All right. So that's extra money that I can put towards my savings challenges, my sinking funds, and all that good stuff. All right. So with that being said, you guys please call those bills, call those places that you have bills with. Talk to them. They will work with you. And if they feel that you're going to leave them, sometimes they will drop that bill. Okay? Safeco evidently did not care if I left or not. They just wanted that money. But I don't understand why State Farm can charge me $133 a month, and they went from $160 something to $190 something. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to understand it. So what I'm doing here, my cash envelopes, okay? I am going to stuff this. Every envelope is not going to get everything, or every envelope is not going to get something, okay? So my groceries, food, I'm just going to put 20 in there. I actually just went grocery shopping. I had $50 in here, and I transferred it over to my cash envelope that I carry with me, and I went grocery shopping. I got specifically what we needed for the week, because I go to this one little place here in town, and they have meats. Their meats are 5 for $25. So I usually do that every couple of weeks, and they have big packs of meat. I mean, you can make 2 meals out of 1 pack, okay? I'm gonna grab something real quick. I'll be right back. So anyway, it's been like, 2 weeks since I've been there, and I've still got plenty of meat, so I really didn't need to get any meat this time. So $20 into this. Took 50, and now I'm adding 20. All right, so my sink is gurgling. I don't know what's going on over there. And I just hit the light with my head. So anyway, let's get back to it. Set that there for just a second. Then gas, okay? So the gas envelope, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna put 20 in there. Now mind you, this binder here is my revolving binder. I put money in these, and then I set it aside, and then like next week, if I need it, I will pull it and stuff my actual wallet, okay? All right, so for 13, I guess I did take the 35 and fill up. So I think I did that right. And then for 15, I'm adding 20 to it. Okay, so health, I have $50 in my high yield savings account. This did have more in it. I took it out. I don't remember what I did with it. Toiletries, I had 20 in it. I pulled it earlier because I had to get stuff for toiletries, but none of the rest of these are going to get anything, okay? Just the main things, food and gas, that's it. Take care of your 4 walls first, y'all. Take care of your 4 walls first. So I went to the grocery store. I made out a little list of things that I needed. And you guys, you got to watch the grocery store too, because I tell you what, I went in there with calculator, you know, on my phone. I'm looking for the cheapest stuff that I could get, and they still hoodooed me. I got up to the register. It's like I got a 24 pack of Cokes, okay? Now, while I was standing there looking at the Cokes, I took my calculator out and I divided. Okay, it was $12.94 on the label on the shelf, okay? And I divided, I said, okay, well, that's 57 cents a can. All right, well, that's a pretty good deal. My husband drinks Cokes like it's going out of style. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna get that. But when I got up there and rang it up at $13.28. And then, what was the other? My toilet paper. The toilet paper, it showed back in the back on the shelf, $4 and something, and it rang up at $5.77. I asked the girl, I said, why is it ringing up like this? It's not labeled like that. Well, did the barcodes match? Well, that's not my place. Y'all need to make sure you get your stuff labeled right, okay? So anyway, here or there, I took $50 with me on groceries. You see that is gone. I have already like stuffed my revolving into my wallet. So for the week, I have, and this is for me to go do my Ubering, I have $40 in there. I have learned to sit still and wait for an order instead of trying to find an order. So that saves me on my gas a lot. Medical, did not get anything. Toiletries, I had $40 in here. And since it went over on the Cokes and the toilet paper, I only got $1.08 back. So I had $70 that I took with me to the store. Sorry, I hit my head again. And it came out to $68.92. So I did not go over budget, but I could have saved a little more if these were labeled right on the shelf. So make sure you're paying attention to the shelves, okay? So nothing else is getting stuffed, just the necessities. I do scan my receipts through Fetch. I have never cashed one in, but you can cash them in for gift cards and stuff, okay? I'm trying to get to 50,000 before I do. So anyway, I do believe that is it. And my calendar, I mean, it's awful. I started trying to do my no spend, okay? And I was gonna do $2 each, and I thought, I've got so many little binders that are asking for $2 or $3 each. I think I'm just gonna skip this month and just forget about that. My TJX, I finally got that completely out of the way because they actually wanted $52 more after I thought I paid them off. So I did give them the 52. This is actually due on the Synchrony is actually due on the 12th and the St. Thomas on the 21st. So I've got to switch those on the next time. I haven't looked to see if my lights have come out yet, and I usually do my car payment online in an app. But other than that, once the car payment's done, all I've got left to pay is St. Thomas, which is $125, and cable, which is $120. So $250 more this month. After this week, $250 more. Then I have to start saving for next month, and it starts all over with house payment, Home Depot, insurance, all that good stuff. So it just revolves. Now this is my expense tracker, and I need to update it because I've not done it since the 4th. And what I do is I just get my phone out and I go through it, and anytime I scan my card for anything, I try to keep up with it. I can show you. I don't know if this really interests you guys or not, but I thought I would do it. Why did I start over there? Okay, so here's April. So I've not done anything since the 5th. But y'all, you can look at this and tell. Here's March. Look at March. All the money that I spend. Now, of course, I write out if it's taxable. Like, I keep this stuff to turn into taxes, whether it be YouTube, Uber. If I buy something to try and help my business, it's gonna go towards tax. Okay. So anyway, I need to put this back over here. And actually, it could be over there already. But anyway, this is my expense tracker. I try to keep up with what I spend, and then I kind of look back on it and see where I can try to not spend as much, if you know what I mean. And our problem is eating out. Eating out. See, Captain D's, $15.55. See, there's hair 50 right there, hair, and I've got hair right here. So I need to. This is probably no good. I'll probably just white out all of that. But anyway, I won't keep you guys any longer. But that is how I budget my money. That is how I find out how much I have to sink, or save, not sink, save. And then, yeah, at the end of the week, I will do it all over again. So I hope this helped in some way. Like I said, I am no professional at finances, but this is how I'm trying to do mine. I'm actually going to try and set up a little budget for my husband, because he just had his bottom teeth removed and got falsies, and he's got a bill now. And I told him, I said, that's your baby, not mine. I've got enough. So I'm going to try and help him set up a little budget and see if he'll stick with it and get that bill paid every month. Okay? So anyway, I think that's it. I will be back here soon to do my community saving challenge for the hop. So you guys stay tuned for that. It'll be going up tomorrow. I may post this one here in just a little bit. So anyway, you guys have a great day, great week. Thank you for joining in. My name's Penny. This is Penny Pinchers Budgets, where a penny saved is a penny earned. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.